top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's chat a little big picture, Arizona. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though.
There he goes! Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Flips it out to the back. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. Get those safeties playing deep. And that's going to open up your running game later on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Tate. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. It's on target and complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking downfield, it's Tate. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, USF! Oh, man, what a shot that quarterback took.
You definitely don't want to take many of those shots. I know the result was really good, but you don't want to get rocked and socked, and you definitely don't want your head to go, yee.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith takes the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th.
He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Dropping back, it's Tate. With the catch, it's Welch. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Caught by the back. Gain of 10. South Florida, 7. Arizona, 3.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Tries to do it himself on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll try it again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Tate. Shoots it to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Brings it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Tate. Finds his tight end. Breaks the tackle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Looking to pass. It's Tate. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A designed run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Smith. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going with the ground game left. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Defense in press coverage. Looking for a man. It's Tate. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. Finds the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. to the air on first down. Here comes the heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Arizona.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Scrambling away. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad, right?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Tate. This one's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Here comes the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Arizona right back to the line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's a fortuitous bounce, because we know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
And the Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nimrod.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Back to pass, it's Tate. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown Bulls! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Fellas, a battle in the Beaver State today. A lot of green, a lot of orange in the stands. Whenever Oregon and Oregon State have at it, and here's the latest. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Arizona! Once he got some room, it was over.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Grabbed over the middle, it's Nimrod. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Unloads to the wide out. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. USF Arizona 17, South Florida 14.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Toss to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The quick out. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, South Florida. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... The 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Wide open spaces. He's loose. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Scanning the field, it's Tate. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Corner's going to give them room. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on third down. Dropping back, it's Tate. Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to pound their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown Bulls. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run to the left. Oh, a lot of space. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Arizona in a hurry. Looking for room. It's Bray. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the left side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback may change this route. They'll toss it to the left. Showing off the arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Finds his man. It's Smith. Across the 25, he's got room. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll throw it from the red zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Tate. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that would be plenty for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got a man, it's Smith. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, USF.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And with 4 seconds left, this one to save the game and send it to overtime. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Arizona.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And with 4 seconds left, this one to save the game. It is straight enough. It was struck well, just not struck quite hard enough. It'll be a little bit short. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two